Our final inductee tonight is in a category that I'm happy to see is often included among Aquinas Hall of Fame classes. A lunch pail inductee, a backbone Hall of Famer. Men and women whose contributions often go unnoticed but are still well worthy of recognition. Life did not always go Jerry Sussina's way. His job was exported offshore twice. His life each time likely turned upside down, and still, he served Aquinas. Your hard drive go down, Jerry can fix it. Need someone to rebound 100 free throws? Jerry will be there. You want a hot dog? Jerry knows where the mustard is. For 50 years, through good times and some bad, Jerry remained not only a member of the Aquinas family, but a contributing one. Tonight he proves again that if you want to be great, just make life for the person next to you a little bit better. Please welcome to the podium, class of 1969, Jerry Sussina.
My speech was really long, so I had to shorten it quite a bit. I'd like to thank the Aquinas Hall of Fame Committee. It's truly an honor to receive this recognition. I'm truly humbled by it. I'd like to thank my wife for her support and patience. I do spend much of my free time at Aquinas, almost all of it. I'd like to thank my family, friends who are here, all celebrating. My daughter Julie, my son John, both graduates of Aquinas. And my mom and dad, if they were alive, boy, they'd be sitting right here. They loved the school. Some of my classmates I have to talk about. Ed Navarro. Ed passed away in 2010. He came from Cuba, the country, not New York, when he was in the 5th grade. And we went to St. Michael's together, and we followed each other to Aquinas. I actually ended up working for him for 10 years. And that's when some of the jobs he was talking about were sent offshore. The business was great the first few years, and then it goes down fast. So have a backup plan. Whatever you want to be, that's fine, but have a backup plan. Ron Miner, the greatest cookie maker on Stafford Way. I'm a tester for all his cookies. He lives right next door to me, so I can't help but see him even if I'm not looking for him. So he's there. I'm a little worried I saw George Barberi here tonight. He does our taxes. He doesn't live here. Do we owe money? What are you doing here? And Dr. Anthony Kohler-Toll. I found out he bought a ticket and in my name. That was nice. And I saw him tonight, and notice I didn't thank him, wherever he is. I didn't thank you, I didn't send you a note. So I'm going to do this instead. If your teeth are messed up, if they're all crooked, if they're maroon and you want them to be white, visit Cornerstone Dental. Skilled staff, cutting-edge technology, and a 1969 graduate. There's special pricing if you mention this Hall of Fame dinner and Father Hudson. Okay. A few Aquinas memories. Boy, do I remember typing class. Do you know typing was a New York State Regents exam when I was there? And Father Roy was the teacher. And those who went to Aquinas know those 7-foot poles with the hook on the end that open and close the windows at the school. We actually have 2 of them in the middle school. We have them, they're all 7 feet. And Father Roy used the pole for 3 things: to open and close the windows, to kill bees. You ever try to kill a bee with a pole? It would be a viral video today. And the third thing, the most important, was the typing enhancer. If you didn't have both hands on the home row keys, till today I swear I remember A, S, D, F, G, F, semi-L, K, J, H, K. That enhancer helped. My fondest memories are more recent, since I started working at Aquinas. I've been there for 10 years. I taught when it was a junior high. I teach in the middle school now. I teach 6th grade computer course. About 10 years ago, I was helping put the computers together. They came in parts, lots of them. And the computer room in 308, and Dennis Sadler, the principal at the time, wanted to talk to me. I'm like, what does he want? So he basically asked if I could teach a computer course, and thank you, Kodak, I could. I learned a lot at Kodak, and in 24 hours was my first class. So I did it, I loved it, I love going to school every day. It's very rewarding for me to teach a course and watch these young people create something from nothing. A few years back, I also had my first play part. I was in the movie Cinderella. First junior high play. Very few boys wanted to get in it, and I talked to Mike Grossadonia, the varsity basketball coach, and I said, let's do this. The boys will follow. They did, and it was really fun, and I really didn't know how much work went into a play, behind the scenes, the tech crew, the props, the costumes. And I was reminded it's not practice, it's rehearsal. So I have to go to practice. No, it's rehearsal. I was the minister. Our picture, Mike and I's picture on my room in 308. My line was dearly beloved, and Cinderella was nothing without that line, let me tell you. A lot of the activities I'm involved in now, I volunteer for. I keep score for the boys' varsity basketball team, and I keep score, and I pitch at practice the girls' varsity softball team. And this year I only hit 2. That's not bad. That's almost a record. Scorekeepers are great because they have great seats for all events. First boys sectional title, Mike Dianetti. I'll never forget that, 2000. First girls softball sectional title, Coach Jeff Page, 2002. First girls softball state title. I don't know if you know Mike Grossadonia coached that. So it was the first girls softball title, 2008. Then the boys basketball state title this year. That was so special because he's talent-wise, there has been better teams, but I remember at the Times Union Arena in Albany, people behind me were asking, how's Aquinas got this far? Where's their big men? We're playing a team from New York City. And I just turned around and said, measure their hearts, not the size of the big men. And they cleaned them up from New York City. In closing, I'd like to thank the alums, the benefactors, and friends of Aquinas. We can all see the obvious in those pictures, they're still there. The Science Center, the Arts Center, the chapel, the computer rooms, the library, it's the old basketball court. The auditorium, field house, weight room, better than most college weight rooms. It's truly, I'll tell you, it's great to receive this honor, and I thank you all.